Hey there, Tim Albrecht here, and happy Thanksgiving from my family and the team at YFP to you and to your loved ones. What a year it has been. A year defined by a global pandemic that both caught us by surprise and honestly feels like at times may never end. A year that has resulted in isolation for many from family, from friends, and from loved ones, where that sense of community and that sense of support may not be present. A year that has brought financial hardships for many through job loss, through furloughs, through reduced hours. A year that has brought illness and even death upon more than 260,000 Americans. Unimaginable, and a number that is difficult to say out loud. A year that brought chaos to school age children and their families trying to balance schedules, school, and work. And of course, a year that exposed a polarization of our society in a way that we haven't seen before, or at least that I haven't seen before, where we see communities, neighborhoods, and even families fighting against one another as they retreat further into their own corners of the ring. So, in a year that has brought uncertainty and stress at best and death at its worst, it can be hard to have a mindset of gratitude this Thanksgiving season. And while I'm thankful for many things, I'm grateful for many things, including my amazing and beautiful wife, Jess, that selflessly cares for our family and our boys each and every day. I'm grateful for our four boys, for their health, for their development, for their personalities, for who they're becoming. I'm grateful for the team at YFP that makes our work and achieving our goal and mission of reaching as many pharmacists as we can. I'm grateful for my colleagues at Ohio State and the students that I work with. I'm grateful for our dear lifelong friends and for our extended family that cares so deeply about us and that cares so deeply for us. And while I'm grateful for all of those things, I'm especially thankful for the frontline workers, many of whom are in this community, the YFP community, that have endured stress and perhaps illness for the better good of our communities. So, in this season, I find the need to quiet the noise for a moment, to pause for a moment, and to reflect upon this past year, specifically to reflect upon the things that we have to be thankful for, the things that we have to be grateful for, despite the challenges the year may have brought and despite the unknown that lies ahead. And so I want to do just that by reading a simple yet eloquent poem by Ella Wheeler Wilcox called Thanksgiving. We walk on starry fields of white and do not see the daisies. For blessings common in our sight, we rarely offer praises. We sigh for some supreme delight to crown our lives with splendor, and quite ignore our daily store of pleasures sweet and tender. Our cares are bold and push their way upon our thought and feeling. They hand about us all the day, our time from pleasure stealing. So unobtrusive, many a joy we pass by and forget it. But worry strives to own our lives and conquers if we let it. There's not a day in all the year but holds some hidden pleasure. And looking back, joys oft appear to brim the past's wide measure. But blessings are like friends, I hold, who love and labor near us. We ought to raise our notes of praise while living hearts can hear us. Full many a blessing wears the guise of worry or of trouble. Far seeing is the soul, and wise, who knows the mask is double. But he who has the faith and strength to thank his God for sorrow has found a joy without alloy to gladden every morrow. We ought to make the moment's notes of happy, glad Thanksgiving, the hours and days a silent phrase of music we are living. And so the theme should swell and grow as weeks and months pass o'er us, and rise sublime at this good time, a grand Thanksgiving chorus. Happy Thanksgiving to you and to your family on behalf of the team at Your Financial Pharmacist.